Saint Luke, faithful servant of Christ and patron of all who bring healing, I come before you with a trusting heart. I know you walked close to the Lord and cared for those who suffered. You listened with compassion, used your knowledge to bring relief, and offered your life as a witness to the good news. Teach me to follow your example, to be gentle and attentive, to notice the pain around me, and to respond with kindness. I thank God for your life and for the gospel you left as a gift to the world. Through your words, I have come to know the mercy and power of Christ. I am grateful for your courage and your loyalty to St. Paul, for the way you endured hardship and yet remained faithful to the truth. Your story gives me hope and calls me to perseverance. Today, I ask you for the grace of health. Pray for me that I may be granted a sound body and a peaceful spirit. Help me use the strength I have to do what is right, to grow in wisdom, and to care for those entrusted to me. I also lift up my loved ones, my parent or parents, my siblings, my children, my friends, and all who hold a special place in my heart. Watch over them with your protection. May each of them know resilience in body and serenity in soul. I entrust to your intercession those who are young and still growing. May they flourish in safety and joy, free from sickness and fear. I ask also for those who have lived many years. Grant them patience in weakness, courage in pain, and deep inner peace. Health is fragile, and life is uncertain. Yet I place my hope in the mercy of God and your prayers for us. Shield me and those I care for from sudden illness, lingering disease, and despair that can break the spirit. And when suffering cannot be avoided, help me to remain steadfast and trusting. Teach me to surrender anxiety and fear, to rely on God's providence, and to face each challenge with quiet faith. May I find peace even in difficulty and strength in the knowledge that I am never alone. I pray too for those who dedicate their lives to the care of the sick, physicians, nurses, and all who serve in healing professions. May they work with skill and humility, acting always with wisdom and compassion. Give them patient hearts and clear minds. Remind them that behind every wound or fever, there is a person with hopes and fears. Remember also those who suffer without support. Stand near the lonely, the forgotten, the poor, and the abandoned. Comfort those who have no access to treatment or medicine, those who wait for relief and feel hopeless. Inspire people to reach out and help them. And let me be among those who notice and act, never turning away from someone in need. Thank you, Saint Luke, for your witness and your care. Teach me to live with gratitude, to see health not only as freedom from illness, but as the quiet gift of peace, love, and trust. May I rejoice in simple blessings, a calm breath, the presence of a loved one, a day without fear. Pray for my faith to remain strong and my hope unbroken. Lead me toward the light of the gospel, that I may walk faithfully and serve others as you once served. Be my guide and my protector. I trust that through your intercession, God will grant me, and those I love, the grace of healing, the strength to endure trials, and the joy that comes from His presence. I place myself and all who are dear to me under your care, believing that nothing is beyond God's mercy and power. Saint Luke, friend of the suffering and companion of the faithful, keep us close to the heart of Christ. May we be guarded from harm, renewed in hope, and filled with lasting peace. Amen.